A brand new event will help you sample some of the area's best foods and great wines, and it's in one of Cincinnati's newest hotspots. This is Donna Covrett. She is the founder of the Cincinnati Food and Wine Classic, and this is Chef Paul Sturkey of U.S. Foods, one of the great chefs of Cincinnati who signed on for the event. Good to see you both.
First one to sign on. I was ready to go.
You were the first one?
As soon as she called, I said, we're in.
Yeah? Now, why? Why did you say that as soon as Donna called?
You know what? Because this is something that I also feel is really necessary for the rest of the country to see how great the talent is in Cincinnati with the culinary talent and everything that's happening around town. And U.S. Foods was like, we are going to totally support that, and here we are.
Donna, you, of course, were a food critic for years. You're a chef yourself. I mean, you know more than anybody I know about food. What made you put this event together?
We really wanted to celebrate, as Paul said, the not only local culinary community, but the Midwest, you know, and so we're doing it in 2 days in Washington Park through grand tastings and competitions and demos.
The chefs will compete?
They're competing.
Oh, like an Iron Chef right there in Washington Park?
We have two kitchens that we're building in Washington Park, one on the main stage, and then Paul's company is bringing down a kitchen from Chicago.
That is neat.
It is really cool.
That's a huge undertaking. And you have 50 chefs signed on already, right?
Well, 50, 60 chefs, vintners, brewers, network personalities, authors.
Wow.
So it's pretty cool.
For the first year, that's really amazing. Congratulations,
Thank you.
Donna.
Thank you.
I want to get to this food because, Paul, I mean, this studio smells so good right now. What do you have going on here?
Well, this is one of the items that I'm going to be doing on Saturday the 13th at the Classic, and it is a braised short ribs, and that's what you've been smelling all morning. And serving it with a little celery root puree. So what we have found over the time in doing demos is people like methods of cooking so they can then flavor it themselves.
Oh, okay.
So this is all about braising, okay? And some of the key things...
Now, what is braising?
So braising is actually cooking the food in a liquid, okay? But you have to impart the flavor in there first. So what I've done here with the short rib, and you can see I browned it really nicely.
Yes.
So you get a nice hot skillet, you get a nice sear on the outside, so that's kind of step one in braising. And then to there, you start adding layers of flavor. So literally whole garlic cloves, celery, the classic kind of aromatic vegetable combinations. So
oh, yum. It's almost like a little pot roast in a pan.
It really is. Okay, and then I'm going to add a little bit of tomato paste to this as well. And then from there,
wine,
a little bit of red wine, right? Always use a good wine. You know, don't use a wine that you're not going to drink. Okay. Right?
Right. You don't want to put the crud wine in your food, right?
And then a little bit of beef stock all around. Okay. And then you bring this to a boil. You cover it. You put it into the oven, and in 2 hours you have the finished product here.
It's absolutely beautiful.
Yeah, I also have some rosemary and some basil in here as well.
Okay, and so those are the flavors. And unfortunately, I don't have time for you to go through the rest of it, but we have the recipe at the website.
You do,
at local12.com. Does it cost anything to go to the event, Donna?
It does. It's tickets are on sale at CincinnatiFoodandWineClassic.com.
Okay, which we have at local12.com, but put this on your calendar. I'm going to be there. September 12th and 13th at Washington Park. I cannot wait to see how you put Cincinnati on the food stage. Thank you so much, Paul.
It's going to be epic. It's going to be epic.
Congratulations. We'll be